Sant, Persuasive Business Proposals, Writing to Win More Customers, Clients, and Contracts. In Persuasive Business Proposals, Writing to Win More Customers, Clients, and Contracts, Sant explores the critical role proposals play in today's business landscape. Throughout this summary, readers will learn about the importance of crafting customized, convincing, and formal proposals that are diligently followed up, as well as the various factors that necessitate high-quality proposals in our modern business environment. Readers will be provided with valuable insights and guidelines on how to create successful proposals, which focus on understanding and solving clients' problems, standing out from competitors, and building credibility to win contracts. By the end, readers will walk away with an understanding of how to create persuasive and effective proposals that can contribute to the growth of their businesses.
Winning proposals. To grow your business, creating winning proposals is vital. Writing effective, customized, formal and followed-up proposals is key to success. In recent times, writing proposals has become so crucial that some companies dedicate positions exclusively for this function. Federal procurement procedures have become more complex, sophisticated and competitive. As technology advances and prospects can select among various bidders, vendors must effectively showcase their unique offerings and prices. Today, teams make buying decisions by analyzing proposals' different angles, assessing their overall impact, productivity, investment, and budget for hidden costs. Therefore, it is necessary to devote expertise, energy, and talent to write high-quality proposals to win against the increased competition in complex business environment. Proposal writing tips. A survey reveals that 95% of people loathe writing proposals, leading some to edit old proposals. However, this approach can result in an irrelevant and full of error proposal. To avoid this, focus on the client's pain in your writing to get their attention and gain their commitment. A company president learned this after citing Oracle in a proposal submitted to Microsoft, which made the Microsoft reviewer angry. Winning proposals. Winning proposals require more than canned phrases and technical jargon. To be successful, proposals must focus on the client's problems, demonstrate your unique value proposition, and use persuasive language. Avoid common mistakes like using a script and being sloppy in your communication. Remember, one misstep can cost you years of business. Follow these guidelines to produce a successful proposal that will motivate prospects to select your product and solve their problems at a good price. As Cicero said, to persuade, you must use the prospect's words, thoughts, and feelings. Writing a winning proposal. Focus on your client's perspective to craft a concise proposal. Evaluators tend to prefer shorter proposals. To achieve success, understand how your client defines and proposes to solve a problem. Be sure to highlight how your solution will help achieve their goals and address their urgency. Provide a personalized experience, avoid using boilerplate text, present unique solutions and respect their requests. Be proactive, explore alternative solutions and highlight how your proposal stands out. Winning clients with credibility. To win projects, credibility is key in establishing trust with clients. There are 4 steps to assuring clients that you possess the necessary credibility: display your understanding of their problem, recommend solutions, provide evidence of your experience and resources, and explain why your organization is the best position to solve their problem. Examples: reliability data, and statistics demonstrating your ability to save customers money and serve their needs are essential components to building credibility and ultimately earning clients' trust. Crafting a winning value proposition. Crafting a value proposition that aligns with customer values and highlights your strengths is critical for gaining a competitive advantage in the market. A value proposition is more than just cost savings, it includes benefits such as boosting productivity, reducing risk, and enhancing competitiveness. To stand out from competitors, focus on the benefits your customers value the most and highlight your strengths while also exploiting competitors' weaknesses. Avoid making wild claims and prioritize honesty, clarity, and credibility in your proposal. Whether it's a letter or a formal proposal, ensure that the proposal reflects a business-like tone, avoiding legal jargon and clichés. In the end, repeat your value proposition and propose a meeting timeline to discuss further. Mastering proposal writing. The success of your proposal depends on choosing the right strategy and demonstrating value. Your cover letter should include a synopsis of the executive summary, RFP number or name, and implementation schedule. Request a meeting to discuss the proposal's finer details. The gatekeeper in the prospective client's organization will review the proposal for omissions. Once the gatekeeper approves the proposal, a senior executive will focus on your solution, qualifications, costs, and value proposition. Finally, technical evaluators will decide whether your proposal complies with the company's manufacturing or information technology capacity and experience. They will also evaluate the risk of your approach. Therefore, your proposal should factor in the values and assumptions of the client's organization, besides their capacity and experience. Mastering these proposal writing aspects will increase the likelihood of winning contracts and demonstrating value to the prospective client. Winning proposals. Winning government contracts requires follow-up communication with the recipient. Don't assume customers understand the value of your solution. If you become a finalist and are given a request for a best and final offer, don't lower your price. Instead, create a mini proposal that focuses on rephrasing your value proposition and adding additional services to make your original price more attractive. RFPs seldom clarify the underlying business issues of the proposal or why a particular question is asked, hence it's necessary to plan with your proposal writing team after both successful and unsuccessful bids. If submitting to federal agencies, take advantage of the obligation that requires agencies to explain why a decision to accept or reject was made. Protecting your proposal information. Revealing confidential and proprietary information in proposals can pose a risk for information theft. To protect against this, proposals can be copyrighted, or the prospect can sign a confidentiality agreement. It is recommended to only reveal the broad technical outline of the system and include pricing for the entire package. It is essential to keep proposals short and simple. Additionally, mention the pricing only after presenting the solution in detail. All questions in the RFP must be answered, even if they appear irrelevant. Avoid lifting sections from the company's earlier RFPs and take the time to create exciting headlines and section titles for the proposal.
Tomsant's Persuasive Business Proposals offers a comprehensive guide to crafting proposals that effectively persuade potential clients and customers to choose your business over the competition. Throughout the summary, readers have learned how to write better proposals by focusing on the client's needs, providing compelling evidence, distinguishing themselves from competitors, and building credibility. Moreover, by understanding the nuances of letter proposals and formal proposals, readers can tailor their approach to suit different scenarios and clients. The knowledge gained from this summary empowers readers to create proposals that not only address clients' problems, but also demonstrate the unique value of their products and services, ultimately contributing to their business growth and success.